Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Freeze Aaron Wan-Bissaka card to review today. So, we're taking a look at a card that is 6 foot tall with medium-high work rates, right-footed, 4-star skill moves with a 2-star weak foot. Now, as you guys know, if you guys watch the streams or whenever I was doing the icon swaps and whatnot, I was letting people know that the right back version of this card on 7 chemistry playing center back next to Joe Gomez is such a good, affordable center back pairing to have in the game. That's really, really solid, right? So with Aaron Wan-Bissaka being changed into a center back, they've adjusted some of his stats. So if we take a look at the comparisons between the two, we're looking at a -5 difference for the pace, right? But we are looking at a +12 difference for heading accuracy, +2s for defensive stats, +7 and 5 for short passing and long passing, right? And then we also have the physical boost too. So the physical boost on the card is going to be the biggest difference, right? Because with the defensive stats, you're really not going to notice a significant difference with heading accuracy being a +12 and then defense being a +2. But it's the physical that makes that difference for this card, right? So with the shadow chemistry style, you can see that he gets 94 acceleration with 98 sprint speed while being a 5'8", a 6 foot tall player with medium high work rates and really good defensive stats. But if you take a look at this card over here with the shadow chemistry style, the physical stats is what's going to make the difference for you on this card, right? 85 strength with 81 aggression while having the pace that he has is pretty decent. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Is it drastic enough to be 388k? Not really sure about that, but we're going to see what's up with him in game, see if he feels any different. Hopefully he does. Hopefully he's an absolute monster for a center back, but we'll see what he's like in game. But yeah, we're going to be giving him the shadow chemistry style to see what that's like. His defensive stats for base card stats on this card is very good. With the shadow chemistry style, you'll be boosting it even more. And then for physical on the card, he's got 85 for strength, 82 stamina, and 81 aggression. So 81 aggression with 89 acceleration and 93 sprint speed is pretty solid to have in the center back position. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give him the shadow chemistry style for the sake of the review, obviously. And we'll see what he's like in game. We'll be using the 3 at the back formation, because that's the formation I usually like to use for the reviews most of the time. Doesn't really matter if we lose or win, it's just a center back review. So we're going to go ahead and use our super aggressive 4-3-3. We'll even put the depth higher, actually, right? Just so that he can kind of defend some situations a little bit more frequently. We're going to do this with higher players in the box set to high as well. Maybe we get some attacking opportunities from time to time, but we'll see what's up, right? But Aaron Wan-Bissaka is going to be playing right center back for us in the 4-3-3 next to Joe Gomez. And we'll see what the link-up is like between the two, especially since he is a medium-high work-rated player, right? So, the bomb we could still have in cut pass lane. No, we'll put that on balance, actually. Yeah, we'll put that on balance just so that those guys can actually like push up the field so we can kind of see what Wan-Bissaka's defending is like. I'll be honest with you guys, for the price difference between the Freeze and the rare gold card, before me using the card, it makes more sense just to use the rare gold on 7 chemistry at center back. But we're going to see. We're going to see what it's like in game, boys. Okay, guys, we just switched to the formation. Let's see what he's like. We'll even put like team press and stuff on too just to see what his defensive presence is like. You can obviously see just from here that he's a pretty big guy in game. Body type is pretty decent too to have in that center back area too, so his marking so far in that area without me controlling him is really good. Marks that guy the entire time, which is really dope. Oh, we actually got the chip shot off there with Sun. Sun is amazing, so no surprise there. See what his dribbling is like, actually. Okay, here's the thing with this card, okay? The dribbling is really responsive for a center back. Like, center backs are usually pretty slow and sluggish, but he's a super responsive player, guys. 100%. Very similar to that. Actually, even I would say, I don't know, man. It's gonna be nice to have in that center back area, guys, especially when people like activate that team press on you. His marking that situation was perfectly fine. It's funny because he still feels very similar to his right back card, just being transformed into a center back, obviously. Obviously, he gets the pace downgrade, but you're mostly going to be giving him a shadow chemistry style anyway, so it's not necessarily a big deal, right? I'm going to give him a little bit of space right here. I just want to see what his marking is like. Select him here. Ooh, nice reach there. Nicely done. Good block. Just want to see what he marks here. Okay. Nice. Possession-based tackle as well. Okay, here he is again. I'm not using second man press. Gonna select him. Oh, that should be onside, actually. I thought Forster saved that. I'm like, yo, Forster OP? No, in a situation like that, you definitely need to switch to your players to defend those opportunities. But so far, he's positioning himself really well. Like, I overcommitted with the fullback right there, and he kind of occupied that position really nicely, too. I'm going to experiment with his dribbling a little bit more. Yeah, his left stick dribbling is really responsive there, boys. This is obviously for like a center back, right? Like the fact that he can move the way that he does as a center back is really, really important. Because center backs, like I said, they're usually pretty sluggish, so... Nice. That should be a foul. Oh, imagine it wasn't. Possession-based tackle again, man. I'm telling you guys, bro, the right back version of this card at center back was really freaking good. So the fact that they actually made him a center back now is dope. Woo! Hyungmin's son! Hey man, no regrets doing this Player of the Month card. He's absolutely incredible. Try this dribbling again. Fake shot stop. Yeah, I really like that dribbling, boys. I'm telling you, man. It's the small touches just to open up the space really quickly that's going to matter for sure. Okay, here's the marking test I want to see here. Select him now. Okay, we'll use the fullback. We'll overcommit like this. Now we'll use Wan-Bissaka. Bellerin actually comes back into position. Wan-Bissaka has a little bit of a strange initial acceleration, though. I will admit that. His initial acceleration is a little bit odd. I have to keep experimenting with that for sure. Gonna open the spy side right here. A little skill move. Ooh, we actually got that ball there. Nice. Oh, under pressure does a really good job there physically to hold off the aggressor. To get the ball there. Might actually get an attacking opportunity here, maybe. Build the play here. See the middle space there. I need to change my camera angle, boys, because it opens up so much on the sides, and I just don't see it. Little pass right there. Oh, too much. So you can see that when I overly committed my right back in that situation, Wan-Bissaka is smart enough to go in that area to not create that space for the opponent in that area. Does mark that one dude over here really well as well. Gonna put the pressure on him here. I will admit that his possession-based tackles are really, really nice. Gonna do some skill moves to open the space. Fake shot stop. Touch, touch. Fake him out a little bit. There you go. Ball roll touch. That's a good way to test out the dribbling, by the way. It's just a nice little ball roll touch with the left stick. Okay, over here we have a lot of players attacking right now. I'm going to commit here at Joe Gomez. Okay, Wan-Bissaka is shown in the middle right there. Nice little clearance. Beautiful stuff. Actually reached in for that tackle as well. Beautiful stuff right there. Wait for that cross. That's why I like the width, you know, just to kind of open up the space for ourselves like that. That's why I need to change the camera angle. I'm going to use Wan-Bissaka here to defend. I'm going to accelerate it to start. You see that movement that he has? It's strange sometimes, you know? But it's a center back, so it's, you know, they do that sometimes. Okay, we missed that tackle there, but that physical presence, you see, that's the difference maker right there. Look, physical again. It's that part, boys, right? So that's the one thing the rare gold card is missing. It's being able to come from behind someone like that, right? And then put that much pressure. Wes Morgan is very similar in that regard as well, where his physical presence on the pitch is what, you know, puts people out of composure, essentially. Like, it puts pressure on them. They react a certain way on the ball, even if the ball's in front of them, right? So that's where the big difference maker is going to be for this SBC Freeze version of the card, for sure. I'm going to switch to him right here, actually. He actually did the slide tackle himself right there without me doing that, so all I was doing was just shielding. Oh, beautiful slide tackle right there. Possession base as well, man. Tackle. Possession base again. He often does a lot of possession-based tackles. Very, very similar to his rare golds card, by the way. His rare golds card does that all the time, too. I think EA does it on purpose with a card like this because he has very good base defensive stats for areas like that. Alright guys, so final verdict on this SBC Freeze Aaron Wan-Bissaka card. So like I said guys, I used the rare gold version of Aaron Wan-Bissaka's card, right back, 7 chemistry in the center back position, and I'll tell you guys this right now, that card performed really well for me. The difference between this card and that rare gold card is going to be physical. Just physical, right? If they messed with his dribbling stats a little bit or they increased his pace a little bit more with the shadow chemistry style, then, you know, you would notice a difference from time to time. However, the +2s for the difference of defense, you're not really going to notice that much, right? Because the shadow chemistry style does boost them to a specific point where the card is already pretty decent. But there are very specific situations in game when someone kind of beats your defender where that physical presence that he has coming from behind or the side, it makes the difference to put the attacker off balance so that they can't take a proper strike or their strike is worse because they feel that pressure from the physical type player like Aaron Wan-Bissaka with his 6-foot height, medium high work rates, you know, putting that pressure on him to take a worse shot, right? So that's the difference that you're paying for. You're paying for the physical. Whether it's worth it from a price value is debatable, okay? If you are building towards this club and this is a card you want to use for the entire year, you can totally do that. The card is good in that regard, okay? But remember, you're only paying for the extra physical presence on the card, which does make a difference for center back, boys. It does. It 100% does. But 365k from a price value in comparison to the rare golds, pretty steep. It's pretty steep, but it's different because it's an SBC card that you can grind towards through the menus to build towards this card. If you're building towards a card, it's definitely worth it for the extra physical. But from a price value, it's kind of up there in my opinion, boys. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.